So I think it's been about 12 or so days since I last posted kind of the announcement of what I was building. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Lance. I'm building a tool called Launch Lens. It's a YouTube creator kind of metadata app that's going to help creators, find the best tags, titles, descriptions for the videos, and just kind of fast track that part so they can get back to just creating. A little bit about myself: no developer experience. I'm trying to become self-taught. I'm relying heavily on these new AI tools. But also learning as I go and speaking to kind of developers and things to help learn. The page that we see here is the landing page for Launch Lens. Designed it myself, so take it easy on me. But learning as I go, everything's working as it is. This is going to give you kind of an overview. So if you wanted to visit this, it's launchlens.tech. So that's the URL that we kind of have here. And we're going to get kind of into all the features, and I want to kind of explain the app itself or the tool itself, and then everything about it, and kind of give everybody an intro of like what they can expect. So a quick run through here. So these are the most powerful features. So it is actually pulling real content from the video itself. It's not using any context of like the existing tags, title, and description. If it is there, it will utilize it to help it, but it is actually listening to like the words you're saying in the video, some of the images that it's seeing in the video, and that's bringing those back to actually give tags, title, and description and things like that. So there's some features I want to add later, but the best advice that I've gotten is just to build it and get it out in the public and then progressively upgrade it. And so there's a lot of features that I have like planned out, but I just wanted to get this tool out and see what the public thinks about it, and then from there we can make those iterations. It does work with shorts. We'll explain that, and then we'll get into like performance tracking. So this tool does pull from your YouTube channel. You do not upload or anything directly into this tool, so it's kind of cohesive with the YouTube Studio. No mobile app yet, in development. And if you want to become a beta tester or just stay kind of up to date with some of the things, there's this at the bottom of the page. You can put your email. We're going to be sending out, list of signups for users if we can get the Google authorization. If not, we're going to keep testing until we get it passed. Let's actually jump in the tool. I already have it pulled up. You would sign in, and it's going to pull up your actual YouTube account here. So this is this channel. This is all the videos we have. We have no subscribers yet. I've posted 5, which is 4 shorts and 1 video. So now the features. Let's get into the nitty gritty immediately and not wait. What this tool does is this is going to pull, like I said, all of your YouTube channel videos into this. So if you upload something, if it's unlisted, if it's private, it doesn't matter, just to show you. So I'm going to jump over to mine. So here's the channel. I have 1 video, these. So let's say for this one has 32 views. If I put this private, we'll save it. So we have a private unlisted short. We can come back here. I'm hoping to build like a refresh button in there so I don't have to refresh the whole thing. But as you can see now, that video is private. So it is talking with that channel. And so everything is going to be up to date, and you'll be able to push everything instantly from this tool into your channel automatically. What does this do? So you see these optimized buttons. This is a full video, so you have your toggles up here, and we'll kind of upgrade some of these as we go. This will just show only your shorts. This will show your regular, your long form videos, and we're all based on upload dates. I do have some upgrades coming for this, but that's later. I'll show everyone kind of the nitty gritty of this. So you're gonna click optimize. Now the reason why the optimize button pulls up another kind of module or pop-up here is even myself, I was mistakenly clicking optimize when I was testing, and it was using my credits. As you can see, the credits up at the top, and we can talk about credits another time, but I didn't want any users to accidentally waste credits on videos that they didn't mean to optimize, because once you kind of started that process, you could cancel in time, but I don't want that to happen. So this will kind of give you an idea of like what's about to happen. So Launch Lens is going to give you optimized title from the content analysis, strategic description enhanced for performance, targeted tags, and then just professional metadata tailored to your niche. So this video, as you can see, it has test, the description is test, and I took away all the tags just to show you, because I want to kind of give you an idea of, so test, and there is 0 tags. And so we're going to go back, we're going to click optimize. We're just going to start it. So this is now pulling the actual data from that video into kind of our back-end system that I can explain in another video, kind of peel back the, I would say, onion, and let everyone kind of see like what's going on. So from that, it actually took the actual data and not just the tag, title, and description. So this isn't just like a kind of a sticker of like, oh, you're just analyzing the data that's already there. No, this is actually pulling the data. So if you go watch that video, it was me doing a demo using a Vercel, or was it VO? I created a VO demo because I didn't have it built yet. So you can see some of this, and we can kind of get into actually like what it says here. But this is the original metadata, so you can kind of compare back and forth. So it was test title, test description, had no tags. Now, LaunchLens optimized title is what they don't tell you about becoming a developer. That could be good. You can run it again, and it'll give you more. And ideally, one of the updates is I want to try to get it to where it outputs like 3 at a time. It kind of tricky getting 3 through. But so join me. Here, we'll go down here so we can actually see. And this is where you can actually edit it yourself. So if you don't like something, you can actually come in here and type stuff in. But join me, Lance, and I embark an exciting journey to become a developer. In this video, I share my personal experience, which it was really just an intro about me. Tools I'm using to make my goal a reality, from coding basics to leveraging AI, blah, blah. I mean, you kind of get it. And then the tags, I feel like they're pretty good. You can see them all here. Programming, developer journey, coding tips, vlog, AI tool, YouTube creator, self-taught programmer, which I feel like this is pretty much what all of the video was about. So whether or not you like it or hate it, this is it. You can change things if you want. A lot of people might say, well, this isn't a great title. We're still kind of working on some of the systems, but it's better than nothing. It was from test. You had no idea what the video was about, and this is definitely what the video is about, and things like that. So apply to YouTube. You have a button down here. You can actually add more tags. So like, I want to put it where like you can auto set tags where like they're always there, but you can add in tags. If you want to take away tags from here, it'll pop them out. You can pop them back in. And so these are like all the optimized, like we suggest you use these tags. But again, it can take up to 500 characters of tags. So you can come down here and put whatever else you want. Like I just added LaunchLens down there. And so ideally with channels, I want to end up making it where like users in their account will be able to like preset X amount of tags or something, because some like creators, like in my other YouTube accounts, I've always put like my account name as a tag, and some people love doing that. So every time like they generate, instead of them having to come in and manually do it, because the whole point is like automation or somewhat of automation, it's just like there always, and then the system knows like to use it. Okay. So 2 buttons here. You can continue in Studio or apply to YouTube. We're going to utilize both of these. So apply to YouTube. So now it's going to take all of this and it's going to push it. Metadata saved to YouTube. It's going to close this out. And so now it says test. I'm working on getting this like a auto refresh, but if we refresh it, it'll pop up with all the new stuff. So that was already pushed. So now it's like, well, now I have to type in YouTube, blah. No, you don't. You can come right here. If you're signed in, you can just click this button and it's going to take you right to that video's edit page. As you can see, here it is. Here's all this stuff. And then the same thing like with the tags, like I want to be able to, make sure like hashtags are going to be put in, or, some people have like link trees or whatever. So we're going to end up like working on that profile section at some point. I would say the main aspect of the app is working completely, or the tool. You have your title, description, come down here, and there's the tags. 259 out of 500. If you want to max it out, I want to kind of add that also like context into your profile. Like I'm a person who only wants like 5 tags a video or something like that. And we can like really fine tune it per user and like have this like as a custom kind of tool per person, and not just a generalized like outputs and things like that. Just from that instance itself, being able to take this tool, immediately go right to your YouTube channel, do what you got to do, unlist it or list it. So that's with normal videos. Now, there's 2 parts to this. So a little onion peel back. This tool utilizes some image capturing, but also it utilizes like transcription. And so sometimes videos don't have like certain things from YouTube. And so what I mean by that is sometimes it is going to prompt you to actually like fully upload a video. And so for instance, some of these are going to auto do it, but some videos don't have the right amount of, if the tool messes up and it feels like it doesn't have enough context, it's going to like ask you to upload the video. So I don't know if one of these will do it, but I have another test just short here. And so the problem with shorts was that there's not a lot of information. So like a short is 7 seconds. A short could be a minute. I think a YouTube, it can be 3 minutes. So there's just not enough context sometimes for the tool to like learn or know what you're talking about. You could be jumping in, like if you're a gamer, you could be right in the middle of a gaming. If you're gardening, if you're, I don't know, like, but sometimes the tool's just not going to know exactly what's going on. So I really sat and like thought, like, what can I do to help the tool learn what's going on? And so this was my first iteration, and it's working pretty well. So I'll kind of run through this. So I call this the Shorts Precision Boost. I feel like it sounded pretty good. So it's pretty much 4 steps, because I don't want it to be too manual, because the whole idea of the tool is to be fast and not take up time. And I did require this just because I want good data outputs more than I want speed. And so content category. So whatever you find yourself like making videos in, I have pretty much all of them. So for this one, since it is kind of my channel, I'm just going to do travel and vlogs because I feel like it was kind of a vlog video. And now you can set your tone. So these are the tones that I kind of have preset already. So like if it's a hype and energetic, chill, relax, educational, funny. And this is going to help give context to our back end of like what else is in this video. And then here I kind of just put a bunch of random stuff of like anything that we could think of. It's like, you know, epic boss battle gaming, a building, funny moments. Like, and so now if we scroll down, when you put 2, it allows you to go ahead and optimize. But before, just to show you, you have to add at least 2. And I know like some people might find that to be like pretty annoying, but if we don't, it's not going to actually give you any of the data or like a general good idea of like what the title, description, or tags could be for this. So like the more you put here for shorts, for sure, it's going to be able to give context. So if none of these fit your kind of category, we'll like try to rerun that and see what we get. We can go down to here to other and kind of create your own custom category. So I'm going to try to create a custom category for this. I'm going to say, let's just say, I don't know, that's your content. How about software dev? We'll do software dev for content, video tone. Let's do educational. And then we'll just do just up to the great context, because last time we did full context, and we'll see what we get here. Okay, so now the new title is Unlocking the Secrets of Launch Lens for YouTube Creators. Learn how to optimize YouTube channel using Launch Lens, the ultimate creator tool. Discover how to enhance your video titles, descriptions, and tags with this data-driven insights transform. So this output was way better, and I actually like that. The tags, Launch Lens, pretty good tags. We can keep adding more if we want. So again, we're going to apply this. Remember, it was just all test. We can see here. So we're going to push it. It was saved. And again, here's not going to auto load. I would need to fix that. But now we can see it does have all of those things. It actually added a hashtag in this one. And whereas the last one, it did not do that. And then down here, we have those tags. And so if we go back and we'll refresh it, it should pull all the new stuff over. So that is really like 90% of what is done so far. There's some of the stuff that I want to kind of walk through here, but that really is like the number 1. So number 2 is going to be analytics. Well, as you can see, I didn't even touch on this. So number 2 is going to be this history button. This is the first feature I'm building. I'm going to build this live actually like in video. And so now that this is done, I'm going to actually create this history button. It doesn't work yet. I just have it there as a placeholder. We'll kind of go through the idea in my next video, but this is going to be huge. If I can figure out exactly like how I want to do this, this feature is going to be very big for a lot of people. So there's some things in the pipeline, like I said. So analytics is a big thing for myself. And I think a lot of YouTubers and creators use analytics to kind of justify things. So analytics are not done more because I need to figure out like what analytics actually are important and like which ones I want to track from the YouTube channel. So for instance, for mine, what data do I actually look, and do I want that data to be customizable per user? Do I want it to be a standard database? And so there's a lot of like little decisions I have to make, because there's a lot of API backend stuff with YouTube where like you can only call so many things, and that's kind of nitty gritty. But pretty much if I customize it for every single user, it'll have to update every single day-ish or week, and then it gets kind of tricky. Whereas if you do a standard one, you can kind of pull it once for everybody for X amount of time. So maybe 3 days or a week, it'll update or something. And then it's just like, what do you want to pull and how many? So if I have 10,000 users per se, and I pull one, like I have to know all that stuff before I just do it. But again, it is expected to be done hopefully before then, but we'll see. So you can click that and it's just the same sign up as the landing page. So we'll go to the settings now. So with settings, this is where you're going to see your account. So as you can see, 2 of an infinite, and kind of you're signed in as, this is me, enterprise plan, July, blah, blah, blah. You can check the status of like to make sure your channels are actually like here. So you can disconnect and add. So I have another YouTube channel where I do like NBA 2K videos and things. And so I'm going to show you kind of like that, but that is the primary. And so I have to, there is one logic I have to fix where like hopefully being able to switch your main channel and they'll all be here. So up here's the selector. So I can click my other YouTube account and it's going to pull in and it will show like I make 2K videos, face creations, builds, all that stuff. So same exact thing. It's fast and you can flip right back over. You can manage them, disconnect them, all that kind of stuff. So that's your settings. And again, I want to add like a personalization stuff, but we'll get there. And then now here's the help section. Just like if you're running any issues, of course, when this is live and things like that, feel free, please, to reach out. Thinking about making a Discord, but we'll see. And then we're going to kind of create some demos and stuff. But please feel free. This is all still kind of new and in testing. And then the last one I'm excited for is a feature request. So using a tool called Canny. And so I'm sorry for the bright screen, but I'm on like the guest mode. With Canny, pretty much if like whatever feature you want, you can kind of put it in here. So, you know, I want to, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And you can create a post and like people can upvote it. It's pretty cool. And I can kind of come in and we can create like a roadmap. So you can come in and always know like what is being built and see like if yours made it here, or just kind of help, you know, the tool itself build. So that's cool. And then of course the logout. So that is really it. I mean, this video's been going for quite a while, but I knew this was going to be a long video because I really wanted to get everything out there and know that moving forward I'm going to be building in public, I guess is the word. But there was a lot of struggles to even just to get to this point, and there's probably going to be some like things I need to fix along the way, but it's kind of cool to actually create something and have it out there. So the Google authorization is pending, and so I think once that is done, then the website will be actually like visible by everyone. But if you do visit this and it works, please send me a message on X or anything like that. So that'll do it for this video. Again, if you wanted to join that waitlist, go to launchlens.tech and kind of sign up, and I'll be on the lookout for it and hopefully get you in the beta test and kind of send me what you think about it. But that's LaunchLens in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's gonna be a lot more coming out now. Gonna be a lot more consistent with the content and trying to market LaunchLens to YouTube creators. So let me know if there's any features that you think should be added. If there's something in here that you think could be cool already, I'd love to hear it in the comments or anything. But I appreciate for anyone who watches, and I'll see you in the next one.